Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Manufactio. This is going to be episode 73. Last episode we got a space station put up into orbit and, well, at least a platform to build on, and I have since not done a dang thing with it, so just wanting to kind of put that out there that we aren't touching it as of yet because I'm going to need, project-wise, what I have planned, at least for what I'm thinking about building. I needed a whole bunch of various parts, so I set up a machine over here to craft a whole bunch of factory blocks, and I've crafted a whole bunch of other parts and pieces and just decorational blocks for what I want to do with that, and we're going to probably look at that here somewhat shortly. Kind of saving that portion of the pack for the end because, well, we get to explore a little bit at the end of the system. I have been very busy around here in the base. I stated that I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure, I just watched the video back, that I wanted to move over to the advanced rocketry system of making gears, or at least the process that it takes. So I went ahead and set up two rolling machines that are currently making, I hope you're still on, good deal, that are making the iron sheet plates, or these plates right here. Then these two guys then feed those in to make the iron sheets that will then be turned in these lathes into the iron gears. So again, it's a kind of a 1 to 1.5 process. So one rolling machine making iron plates feeds one rolling machine that makes iron sheets, that then feeds 1.5 lathes to be able to make the gears. So I went ahead and doubled up the numbers over here, so we have 2, 2, and 3, so that we're kind of somewhat working within a reasonable amount of space. And they all have the higher tier coils in them, and they all have the higher tier motors. Can I find the motor? Where is it? It's right there. Yeah. So they're running about as fast as they can. I've ran a little bit of science just to see if it would work fairly well, and I don't know if it's going to be any faster at this point, but at least we're not eating up the gears out of this stuff, or I should say the gears, the iron plates out of this little line over here by making gears out of them, because that was one of the major problems that I was having. So while I was at it, I also went ahead and set up the gold wire using the processor, using the setup that we have upstairs, so that it does the same thing here. And I kind of cheated a little bit on this because, why not? I did figure out there is a way to block the amount in an output if you want to, because you can't normally put things, like I can't go in here and I can't put this in here. It won't let me add it in there manually. But if you wanted to say, like, you wanted to block these two little output spots off with spacers so that the machine doesn't have that much storage space in it for whatever reason, like maybe on that one over there I didn't want to do that on both of those, you can just take an item duct, or a hopper for that matter, point it into the interface, this interface, that output hatch, and then put the items in it. And if they are non-stackable, they will fill up a couple of the holes, and then you can just filter whatever you're pulling out so that it doesn't pull out whatever's going on. So that's just a thing that I did learn, because especially with like these machines, these rolling machines, that's why these two systems, that rolling machine here and these rolling machines right here, I have them set on a redstone redstone signal to turn on. If I can get back in there, probably right here, there's a level emitter that allows me to turn these on by turning on that item duct. With the rolling machines, they have two outputs. So once it fills this output up, it then fills this output up. So then you have 8 stacks of stuff sitting here, which is, if you want that, that's fine. I kind of didn't want that just sitting around. It's not like it's a humongous problem, but I don't want to back stuff that inventory, because I'm reading that inventory and turning all of this mess on. So other things we have done is, we're going to be doing this for a little bit because I have quite a few things that I want to talk about, or at least stuff like that. We've been kind of busy. Is I went ahead up here and built another flower and kind of changed the design up, and also upgraded them to the Mark IIIs, because I had a ton of EMC sitting down there, and we kind of ran out of all of the resources that we were using around here. So the excavator that was right there is gone. The excavator that's right there is gone. I've kind of used up all of the materials out here that I was doing. So I went ahead and I changed the system over to be making iron ingots, because if we look at the difference between a gold ingot and an iron ingot, as far as EMC is concerned, that's 2,048 EMC per iron gold ingot. And if we look in a Hellforge, one iron ingot is 256. So that's a considerable amount more EMC per craft than the redstone into glowstone system that we were doing. So glowstone is here, it's 128 EMC versus the 64. So instead of doubling it, we're 10 timesing, multiplying that by 10 times. And those two guys right there are pretty well keeping up. They're actually slightly faster than they need to be, because the Hellforge takes about 4 seconds to make a gold ingot, but we went from being about 8,000 EMC a minute to 30,000 every, yeah. So yeah, it's definitely climbing a lot faster. I did use up a lot of EMC to make those guys, because it's just they're expensive. But this is, again, this little building is just me goofing around. I don't need this. I have so much resources and so much stuff laying around. The only thing I'm short on, as far as everything in this world, in this base, is emeralds. And emeralds is being manufactured in the mob farm over there, and we're already back up to like 12 or 13,000 emeralds. I forget, I haven't been over here for a little bit. So we're already back up to, yeah, 10,000 emeralds from what we've been doing. So discussions on this thing. Since I think we still have them in here. Since the introduction of the interdiction torches, I had a kind of a goofy plan to play with them in this type of a mob farm. And because of the way the water washing system works in this kind of a mob farm, the water just pushes the mobs off the sides. So I have a timer that runs every so often to push the mobs off the sides. If you build a similar structure, it's going to have to be a lot bigger. I've already tested it, and that's why we've got the missing things, and there's a line of concrete up there, is because I tried it. I tried putting interdiction torches on every single one of these platforms, and for the most part, most of the platforms worked perfectly fine, except the top one, because the interdiction torches, what they were doing was they were throwing the mobs off and up, and they push them, physically push them. They don't like, it's not like it's a, I don't know, like a gun or a bow where you shoot it once, they go flying, and then they can come back. It's a continuous force, like a fan, that keeps pushing them. And what I was finding is, on the top floor and on this floor, the torches down below here were basically shoving the mobs off and up. So I was having mobs flying up into the farm as well as flying down. Now, it was really nice because it was a continuous, almost continuous stream of mobs. But after about 10 minutes, I had a just absolute ton of them around the top of the mob farm. So I took them back out and put the water back on, because the water works. The water's fine. And we're still getting tons and tons and tons of silly stuff. So just something that when you guys do, if you want to build a bunch of mob farms and you start getting these, if you build the farm around the torches, I have a water problem again. If you build the farm around the torches, you can actually make it produce probably consistently faster than this one does, because of the fact that it's continuously pushing them off the spawning pads. Now, they do provide light, so you do have to cover for the light. But other than that, it did work pretty well. It was kind of funny. We've done a little bit more work as well in this building. I got tired of the way it looked, so I cleaned it up a little bit. I'm still not 100% happy with how this looks, but we changed a little bit of the structure. I cleaned a little bit of the piping up. I added in the ducts for the power for all of this stuff, and we AE'd it up. It's got its own separate controller system in. I have an elevator. Go use the elevator. Elevator. Okay, cool. I do have a controller in here on its own little subnet now. Granted, I could have probably just done this the way that it was, but without the subnet, but I was kind of messing around and seeing things. So what we're doing now is we have about 6 channels being utilized, excuse me, to manage all of the circuit making systems. And what we're doing is we're doing the old normal, just pull stuff out of an interface. And actually, I need to tell that one I don't need it on there. We're pulling stuff. We're setting up the interface to continuously stock various materials. I have the resonant servos pulling out exactly what I need on both sides. So both of these are set up fairly similar, same way here. Very much important to make sure this is set to random. And again, in the same old thing here. And let's see, down. Where is the elevator? Elevator. Cool. Of course, on the bottom, I'm using the retrievers that we got to pull out everything that we have been producing out of these systems. I keep fiddling and going around with the thought of changing out the way this system works or looks, because the green circuits, if I can get these open, basic control circuits can be crafted into the engineer's workbench. However, this is a lot slower. It's a lot slower. We can be making them with metallurgic infusers. Again, they're still very slow as far as metallurgic infusers go. These things are crafting like one every, what is it, a second? I forget. Where's the number? It is, no, I want this. How do I make, I want a recycler, duplicator, advanced assembler, regular assembler. They're still processing or making one of those in less than a second, less than half a second. So every single one of these, every second, we're making 16 of them. So yeah, it's still very, very, very fast, just the way that it works. So I haven't even bothered to upgrade all of these for the better modules because we have so much power. So I've been having a lot of fun. We've been kind of goofing around. I even kind of got this sorted up, although I'm trying to figure out why you're at. Oh, yeah, it's right. I forget. It's got a bunch of stuff somewhere else. But anyhow, I don't think, other than a couple of things, like say with the wiring that is required to make those rolling machines up there work, that we've done anything else in the base for the most part. I did go ahead and toss a couple of these guys down because I needed to get rid of the contents of that bin for a project. Hopefully, anyway, we will see what happens. So, yeah, everything pretty much has been just kind of running and restocking everything since the last episode. So, what I do want to do today is I actually want to kind of revisit the mob farm on a specific little thing. And I was kind of been saving this for a little while because I was not sure it was going to work until I started actually fooling with it. So, exotic and military tech, not this one, nanotechnology. Where is it? It's in science. I've been kind of saving these because I have no interest in whatsoever in using the computer craft because I really don't need turtles at this point. This is something that when you guys get to that level of technology that I would highly suggest opening because you can make little automated miners out of them. I want these guys right now because of the fact that they can do something for me that I can't automate by myself or with any of the other equipment that we have right now. So let's unlock those guys. I don't think I need that many. What was it, 125, right? Come on, look, brain. 150. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think it was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And detect. Thank you. Claim. Awesome. Put this away. Put that away. Put that away. Put that away. And put this away. Cool. All right. Get all this out of the way. Thank you. Nice. That will get us logistics drones. That will get us the pneumatic craft drones. And the pneumatic craft drones, I showed you guys a little, I know it was several episodes ago. I showed you guys what you can do with them. And well, I figured out as well, there is another thing that they can do. So we're going to go ahead and craft a few of these guys, or at least 2 of them. And I want the programmer, which should be Constantan plates. Oh, you sucker. I have Constantan plates. Really? Okay. Well, we just need an aluminum plate and some more of these. Aluminum plate. That should be on the autocraft list. Give me 2 of those. Next. Go. And we also need... Well, we're waiting on that. We're going to need a bunch of these puzzle... Excuse me, got the frog in the throat again today. Bunch of these puzzle pieces, which is going to require us to make a couple of things, which is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Now, I can't exactly remember what I want right now. We're going to have to set it up and program it once we get it done. So, do I still have an air compressor? I probably do. Where did I put those? I know I didn't throw them away. I think they might be over here in this building. Did I leave that empty box? Tell me I didn't throw all that stuff away. I must have. Awesome. Okay. Programmer. Do we have our plates yet? Okay, we do. Nice. What I want to do with these is I figured out that these things have a right click to open function. So what I want to do is I want to use a start program piece. I want to work in, and I need to make this so I can see this. Where is it? It is go to location, done with arrived. Access import from inventory. Okay, and then I want to work in an area. Work in an area. And we're going to filter something. Whatever we're going to do. So this is telling me what kind of pieces we're going to need in order to be able to get to this point. And I also am then going to need a, where is it? It is that, right? Right click block. No, I want right click block. And then I want to do a, where did you go? End, standby. And I want you to right click a block on a area. Okay. Now you're looking at that and you're going, what in the world is he doing? What is he thinking about? What is he, why are we doing this, more or less, is what the discussion is. So what I need to do is I need to be able to craft all of these little pieces parts. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 green ones, I think. Can I put a drone in here and you're going to tell me what I need? Green, 2 blue, 2 gray. Why do I need 2 gray? Oh, because I have 2 of them. Hang on a minute. We'll do that for right now. All right, so we need 2 green, 1 blue, 1 gray, 2 lime, and 1 yellow. I think I can actually craft all of that. So 2 green, green puzzle piece. Yeah, I can make 2 of those. Thank you. And we needed 1 blue, 1 yellow. Was it puzzle? Is that the name of the thing? 1 blue, 1 yellow, and you wanted 1 gray, and come on, brain, 2 lime. 2 lime. Ooh, that might be a pain. That's the lime puzzle piece. Yeah, lime is going to require me to craft some lime dye, which we can do. Make a few of those. Thank you. Give me a couple of lime puzzle pieces. 1, 2. And a gray puzzle piece. I may not have any gray dye. And I think we need just 1 of those, right? Just 1? Is that everything we need? Cannot export program as found. Good deal. Okay, now we need a GPS, which I should just need 1 for this process, for this idea. And then we're going to need our air compressor. Air compressor. Where is it? That dude right there. Thank you. 1 of those. Charging station. I can't believe I've got to have these things laying around somewhere. I know I didn't throw them all away, did I? I guess I did. That's pretty sad. Okay. Charging station is 1 of these. We need the upgrade for the dispenser. Thank you. And I may have to find a few more of those speed upgrades. I must have thrown all that stuff away. That's just absolutely awesome. Anyhow, we'll worry about it. Okay, so to start, I know I made 2 of them. We're going to start with the first one. So what we need to be able to do with this is we need to define an area of 2 jobs to happen. So what I want to do right now is I need a, actually I should have made the double GPS. We need 2 GPSs. GPS. We need 2 of these. So let's make 2 more of those. 1, 2, clear this out and do this. Very cool. And we're going to need 1 for 1 on that part of it. So now I need a chest for right now, or just a block, any old block for that matter. I think we can probably just play with what we have over there for right now. I don't know what happens if I break this. So what I want to do first off is I want to leave this alone, and we're going to wire in this process. Oh yeah, I need the security upgrade. Security. Don't want to blow things up. 2 of those, please. 1, 2. All right, so let's go show you. I'm going to go show you what I'm talking about, what I've been looking at for a while, and kind of one of the reasons why I wanted some of these parts. Since we do have pneumatic craft in the mod pack, why aren't we utilizing it? Why can't we do things with it? These things right here, these silly loot chests, there's no way to automate them outside of various thinking about it. And how you open them is you right-click them, and then you get a bunch of junk, just a bunch of random junk that then gets stuck into the system, and then you can, you basically end up with tons and tons and tons of those things. Where is my hostile creatures? Down. These come in all kinds of things. They come out of the loot bags, they come from the mob drops, they come from all kinds of things. So when you're farming mobs like this, the only thing you can do with these is manually open them, unless you have this little cool system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select an area from here to here. And I think I may have to remove that block. Hang on a minute. Let's do this. Let's just make sure that's this way. Okay, so here to there. Now, if that worked correctly, that should change the distance. What I'm doing is I'm selecting the area that encompasses those 3 bins. You get where we're coming from here. Now, put that away. Put this back down. And we're going to set these guys up where we have power. I'm going to have to bring some power in here. There's going to be a little bit more automation done. So we're going to have the guy, basically what we're going to do is we're going to have those little bots come over here, grab one of these, go over to a location that's going to be surrounding around probably either an absorption hopper or something along the lines of I may just have the other one pick the drops up that the other one makes and then place them in a chest and then go from there. So these guys can automatically right-click on a block like an autonomous user will do or other things like that. So if I'm lucky, all I should need to do for this one is this. No, this. There we go. You get out of my life. This one we're going to have to tell them where we want to do the right clicking. Let's go over here. You know I need to probably grab, where is that other, what did I do with it? Great, I got a quantum entangle porter hanging out somewhere. What I want to do is I want to take one of these absorption hoppers and I'm just going to stick it like right here. And I'm going to tell it up item so that it's just going to push whatever it sees out of here. And what I'm going to have those guys do is right click on a block, probably either this block or this block. And what that's going to do is the same thing here. If I grab this and right click it on a block, they can't open the interface, they can't open the other stuff, they can't do anything else. It's going to open the thing and spill the parts all over the place and then do the work. So we're going to probably, I'm going to be changing where I have them do this, but that's how I'm going to open all of those things. And once they get caught up on them, then we're good to go. The problem is of course, it's going to be doing a whole lot more things than I already don't have programmed for my system over here. So we're going to have to add another couple of storage buses onto the sides of these energy condensers because I'm already pretty much out of space because of the fact I have a fuzzy card in here. But just as a way of making sure it works, we need some power. And I don't know where the heck I'm getting power from. Is it right there? Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's see. Can I do that and that and this and this and this? And where is my redstone? We need a little bit of power. I don't want resonant. Good Lord, we don't need resonant for that. And we'll do this for now. Are you filling up? You should be filling up, maybe. Yes, pressure's coming up. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, toss this guy in there, let him get a little bit of charge on. Well, actually, I should say I shouldn't be doing that. Well, we don't want to charge this one just yet. We're going to leave him over here in case we have a problem. We're going to go ahead now and say I want to program this other GPS tool to that location right there. And that should, if nothing else, we can do it right underneath of it. Come over here to the programmer, and we take this GPS tool and we click it on that area. We've now defined that I want you to look in this area for a specific thing. We're going to, well, we'll be back once that crash happens. Okay, let's try that again. We're back, and I went ahead and got one of these loot chests because apparently something is being buggy. Are you going to let me do this so that I can search my inventory? I want you to target that. Thank you. Hit back, and I want you to not check any metadata. And I think I need to check to match any block instead of use blocks which don't drop an item. Mod preliminary check has the same, mod has the same. So I think all I want it to do is be looking for this. So if we're good, everything here should be good. So we're ignoring meta, we're ignoring NBT, because there are 3 versions of this. If we're lucky, all I should now have to do is click the button. And it took the parts. We have a drone here ready to go. And I understand he's going to make a mess as soon as I turn him on. But we're going to come over here. And what should happen is he should sit on this thing, hopefully. Where's my wrench? Missed. Come here. Oh, shoot. You went into the system, didn't you? Give me my drone back. Thank you. If I put you right here, you should charge up a little bit. And as soon as he gets enough pressure in him to do something, he should go to work. So, we're going to have to wait on him to do a little bit. You are charging, right? Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Let's do this. Did I get it, or did it put it in the system? Okay, cool. The other thing I do want to do, I think, with this is I want to show the area that might be enough. That should be okay. Why are you putting things into that? Where's my redstone box? We're going to go ahead and grab a resonant servo so that that stuff doesn't back stuff into that thing. That's what I thought you were doing. Go ahead. Okay, I'm going to put you in here. We're going to let you charge up now that there's a bit of pressure in the system. I can't make speed upgrade, can I? Do I have a speed upgrade I can make? What does it take to make speed upgrade? Speed upgrades are, where are they? That one. It is 4 of that plus this. Can I make a couple of those? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 for right now. And the speed upgrade requires some lapis. Lapis. Stack, please. We should have something over here that is hooked up to the... Yeah, good. Okay, cool. We'll put you in here, and we will put you over here. And that should... Done. Okay, cool. So that's pretty quick. Come in. There you go. Good. All right. And let me grab the rest of the lapis out, because we don't need that sitting in here causing problem. Then we can make that work a little faster and charge that guy up a little bit better. So let's see. Speed. Learn to spell. Thank you. There's 4 of those. Run back over here. And you are doing your, you need a speed upgrade or 2, and you need a speed upgrade or 2. And this is going to cause the temperature to probably rise on this one just a little bit, but we need a little bit of pressure in him so we can see what he does. Okay, let's try that. Let's just see if he does what he's supposed to do. You just want to charge up. Okay, well, that's fair. All right, I will cut here. We'll let him charge up, and then we'll come back once he's ready to go. Alrighty, so he's got his 10 pounds of pressure in him, or 10 bar, 10, whatever, 10 pounds, 10 bar, out of whatever. Whatever. All right, so we should be able to just set this guy down now, just anywhere in the general area. So I will put him down right here. And what's going to happen is he's going to come over here, and he's going to, let go. He's going to grab something from one of those or from one of these bins over here, take it over to that area, right-click it on that thing, and if I'm lucky, when he right-clicks it on this absorption hopper, it's going to pop the chest open and not, change a setting on this. So, if not, what we'll have to do is we'll have to give him like a little block or something around it or under it to pick it up. So, if that works, we put him down. He's going to grab one. He's going to take it over here. And he's going to wait because he doesn't like that because that has an inventory. I knew you were going to do that. I knew when I did that, that was a bad thing to do. All right, so what we want him to do then is we want it to right-click on an inanimate object. So let's try that block instead. Give me my drone back. Hopefully I can reprogram that and not lose the programming without having to build that program all over again. You, this area, send. Right click for options, show area. And this is what I get for doing that over here. It didn't move. Why didn't it move? Where are you? You're supposed to be right here. Did it not copy it over? Where are you at? Right click, show area. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I probably just lost all the programming, and if I did, I'm going to have to reprogram it. Yep, I knew it. Let's see. I should be able to download that out of him into here, and I want to see where that area is. Right there. Show the area. Stop. Show. Oh, come on. Seriously? Go away. We'll put a new one in. Right click on you. Oop, nope, 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 nope. Give me my thing back. GPS tool, come in. Pick it up. Good lord. Try that again. Show area. All right. Now, are you going to let me do this back to that? Yes. Excellent. Okay. Let's try this again. There it went. He's going to grab another one. He's going to go back over there. Right-click the stuff, and I have my magnet on, and now my night vision's on. Awesome. I don't want any of that junk. And he's just going to sit there and do that back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until there's nothing left. Now, I'm going to have to stop him here in a minute because he's going to make a mess all over the place, but come here. If I go ahead and grab a couple of these and I put you in the system and I put those in there and then grab him, notice he's considerably faster. He's going to use a little bit more air pressure, but he's going to be a lot faster. So, I knew I made a mess. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now it should be able to sit there and just do nothing but work through all of that stuff over here. I am going to have to set up a considerable amount more of this kind of stuff here, we're going to have to put at least another storage bus onto the system, because he's going to start giving me a whole lot of horse armor and just random stuff. I don't even know if this stuff works as far as the fuzzy on the basic horse armor, wherever those go. But that's automated opening of the loot crates for the mob drops, which is awesome. And if I need to, like I said, if he's not fast enough, we have another one. I just have to put this program in him, and he will copy this guy and follow him exactly. So I'm going to catch him. Actually, I think we're just going to let him run for a little while, and I'm going to watch it. But, all right, guys, that is what I wanted. Automated opening of the loot crates, which is a big deal because there is no other way from what I can tell of doing it. That's awesome. I mean, I guess you can probably do it with computer craft, but that is a good use for the regular drones in this pack. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. We're going to have a lot of fun here pretty soon building a space station and getting caught up on some of the other sciences. And, yeah, it's going to be fun for the next couple episodes. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.